Buying a house in America is rarely a carefully measured purchase. In my estimate, less than 5% of people carefully run the numbers. Instead, most of us make the biggest purchase of our lives based on what we think we should do, based on how we feel, based on what we have been told by some random person. These expectations and myths surrounding renting and home ownership are so heavily embedded in our culture that almost all of us believe they're simply true. It's caused so many people to buy a house when they're not ready, or worse, when it's not even the right choice for them.
How many of you make $1 million plus purchase just based on how you feel with no analysis? This literally is not possible. You can't just randomly buy a house, especially if you're getting a loan. If you're getting a loan on the property, you can't just buy something you can't afford. Those days of 2004, 5, and 6, all these weird liar loans are kind of out the window. Now you have to be fully underwritten, you have to have your credit checked, you have to have bank statements, you have to have tax returns. I mean, nobody is randomly on impulse buying a house. If you have a real estate agent, your agent's gonna make sure that you do an inspection and probably get an appraisal as outlined by the bank, maybe get a termite report, get a roofing, a septic, a drainage system. People don't just randomly go buy houses because they feel like it. There is a process in place. Even if you're paying cash, you're probably still going to get title insurance, you're going to use an escrow. So this guy says in his estimate, less than 5% of people actually run the numbers. That's impossible. You have to be underwritten by a bank if you're getting a home loan, which the vast majority of home buyers do. I think it's trivializing the home buying process. People are not that impulsive. People are not that dumb. If I'm making a decision between In-N-Out Burger and Del Taco, maybe I'll make that just based on what restaurants on the right side of the street. But I'm not going to just buy a house on impulse or based on what some random person said. And for more accurate real estate advice from a licensed real estate broker, subscribe.